Hi Digi-Tools. I'm going to give you a quick tutorial on how to use Audacity. To open Audacity, you go to the Or button and you can type in Audacity and search for it, and it's this little icon right here with the headphones. Audacity is a free downloadable program that you can get at home, but we already have it loaded here at schools. So go ahead and open up Audacity. Now I have already recorded one track of narration, and that's why you see these blue lines here. Yours you'll open up and you'll just see a blank screen. Now one thing I want you to make note of is that I have a script in front of me and it looks like this. I have organized my script into 3 separate files. File 1, 2, and File 3. File 1 I have narration and audio. File 2 I have just music. And File 3 I have music and audio. I've recorded them separately, or as 3 separate files, because I don't know how long I want this file 2 to be until I get it imported into Movie Maker and can see how it works with my pictures. Okay, back to Audacity. I'll just stop. Hey Digi-Tools, here is a brief tutorial on how to use Audacity. To get to Audacity, you click on the Start button and click or type Audacity into the search, and up comes this program with the icon has little headphones by it. So go ahead and open it up. Mine already has these blue lines here because I have recorded a track. Yours will open up and just be a blank gray screen. Now to record your voice, you go and you click on this red button here. If you cannot use your red button and it's grayed out, it's because your headphones have to be plugged in before you open the Audacity program. So if it's not working for you, close the Audacity program, plug your headphones in, and open Audacity back up, and it should work. I want you to note that as I do this, I do have a script in front of me, and it looks like this. I have chosen to break up my audio files into 3 separate projects. So File 1 is going to include some narration and music. File 2 is music, and I don't know yet how long I want that to be, and so that's why I've chosen to do these separately. And then File 3 is narration and music again. Okay, back to Audacity. So I recorded my voice already, and the way that I did that was I hit this red record button right here. As I talk, the blue lines will start and I'll be able to see how long it is. Testing, testing, testing Audacity and showing you how it works. Okay, so as I talked, it was right here. So notice then if I did have one file that I wanted to create, you don't have to say everything all at once. You could have multiple tracks is what these are called. And first I would hear this and then it would go over here. Now I don't need this testing stuff, so I'm going to go ahead and delete that track. And so if you screw up and you want to delete a whole track, you click this X button. If I just wanted to delete part of it, I would click this selection tool, go select what it is I wanted to delete, and then hit the delete key. So those of you that maybe want to import a song but only want 10 seconds of that song or 30 seconds of it, that's what you would do is you'd import the song, select what you don't need, and hit the delete key. Okay, I'm going to actually delete the whole track, and now I'm going to import some music. So that's how you do audio. To import a music file that I have, so I want the music to play in the background of my audio, I go to File, Import. Then I choose Audio. Okay, I go where I have that saved, which is in my video folder that I've been working with, and the song is actually called New Friendly. I'm going to open that up, and it gets imported as a new track. So now if I play this, go back and I'd play it, I would hear both my voice as well as this music. If I want the music to play for let's say, I don't know, 15 seconds or so before I start talking, I can shift these around. So I'll show you how to do that. But before I do that, notice how my markings are every 15 seconds, and I actually want to zoom in a bit so I get it to now it's every 5 seconds. So to drag things along, I click the time shift tool, which is up here, that double arrow. I click on this and I'm going to move it. So remember I said I wanted 15 seconds of audio before I start talking, and there it is. Okay, I can also play with the volumes of these things. So don't be afraid to play with what all these buttons up here might mean. So output volume is here. I can also have some different options over here and here as well. Okay, all right, let's play this and see what it sounds like. Here I am at 5 seconds, 10 seconds, and now you hear my voice and audio at 15. Hi, and welcome to Valley High School in West Des Moines, Iowa. About 2,000 students attend Valley High School in grades 10 through 12. West Des Moines is a suburb on the outskirts of Des Moines, the largest city in Iowa. Come on in, and I'll show you where the flat classroom action happens. Okay, I'm going to stop right there, but hopefully you can see how just having a little bit of music behind your narration really adds some oomph to your video. So I'd encourage you to do that. Okay, I'm going to zoom back so it's a little bit smaller now because I don't need all of this audio here at the end. So I'm going to click on that selection toolbar and I'm going to grab that music at the end and then hit my delete key. Now I actually want to have this music like fade out. So I'm going to click this envelope tool. And what that envelope tool does is it allows me to grab like pieces of my audio track and make them softer. So that's what's happening here, is at this point it's going to get softer. Now I wanted that to be louder. So notice how as it goes down, that means I'm slowly fading the music away. Okay? Alright, you can add as many tracks as you want and have things on top of each other or beside each other, but I think those are the main tools you're going to want to use. The selection tool, the time shift tool, and the envelope tool, and then maybe this zoom tool, but I've been using these over here. Alright, now, much like Movie Maker, you edit things in a project file, and then when you get done with your Movie Maker, we always save it as a movie file. Well, that's what's happening here. I'm editing this in an Audacity file. So to actually go use it in iMovie, I have to then save it as a sound file, okay? As a final project. So I'm actually going to go to File, Export now. And notice it exports it as a WAV file. So I'm going to export this back to my folder where I've been saving everything. So I go through several folders here. And I'm just going to call this Practice Audio. And I'm going to go ahead and save it. I don't need to worry about all this. I can just hit OK. And now it says your tracks will be mixed down to 2 stereo channels in the exported file. Sounds fine to me. Okay. So there it goes, exporting, exporting, exporting. Now when I open up that folder, remember I called it Practice Audio, it's a WAV sound. iMovie and Movie Maker both do not take WAV files. I still have to convert my WAV sound to an MP3 file. And so to do that, you're going to need one of those free file converters from online. And I don't have that up, but if I go to free file converter, you'll notice there are several options. I think students have had luck with this very first one that's called freefileconvert.com, where I just go choose my file. So I'd go choose where that WAV file was located. So I had mine in my H drive, classes, Digi-Tools, flat classroom. Remember I called it Practice Audio, and I'll say open. And then the file format you want is MP3. That will work in both iMovie and Movie Maker. So MP3 and then hit convert, and it will give me a file that I can then go back to Movie Maker and work with. So when I import it, then I'll just have to play with the timing of my pictures in my Movie Maker file to see how long each of them should be to fit with my audio. Hope that helps. Be willing to help each other figure this out. Send me messages or ask questions. Thanks.